Feel and free your own sound. You're listening to the Soundbytes.
This is the Soundbytes. This is the Soundbytes.
Hello everyone, this is Axcel. Welcome to the first podcast episode of the Soundbytes kung saan dadamhin natin ang bawat tinig upang lumikha ng musikang nakapagpapalaya. Sana okay pa kayo, no? Is it just me pero the past few days have been tough for me. I won't be surprised if you also feel the same way because, hello, hindi naman tayo machines para hindi mapagod. But anyway, I really hope na soon we'll find that break na magre-regain sa ating sanity because we deserve it. Today's episode is in line with one of our weekly rights entries in our DevCom 11 subject. I'll tell you why I chose and opted to focus on the role of a campaign that seeks to unite women, the LGBTQ+ community, and allies in amplifying the calls for the immediate passage of SUGI Equality Bill. For everyone's information, I'm gay. I'm a homosexual cisgender fluid expressing man. When we were asked to look for a development-oriented topic, I did not think twice na because I know deeply in my heart na I want to write something that is related or that concerns our community, the LGBTQ+ community. Even before I enter college, laging merong gender and sexuality na article sa aming school paper when I was in junior and senior high school. So, quick story time lang, no? As early as 7 years old, I was already awakened by the reality being faced by the LGBTQ+ community. I won't forget that moment when I was looking outside the window of my lola's house in Cavite. Then, suddenly, yung ex-boyfriend ng tita ko, she looked at me and said, I can remember exactly what his words were. And it goes like, nakakainis siguro yung may bakla sa pamilya, no? I was looking outside the window and upon hearing that, I gradually hid myself because I was so ashamed. Remembering that in hindsight, the moment that I gradually hid myself from the window that I was looking at, parang that moment was also the starting point when I chose to hide my true identity. Kasi nga, nakakahiya at nakakainis pala maging bakla. But years later, I've learned how to conquer that traumatic moment. I've learned how to embrace and own my identity. And this is why I now find myself committed in propelling the calls for equality for our community. Because I don't want any LGBTQ+ children hear and experience the words thrown at me by a bigot man when I was a child. Every person of any age and regardless of who they are, regardless of their gender and sexuality, has the right to be free from discrimination and oppression. Hence the need for the immediate passage of SUGI Equality Bill. When I was conceptualizing my news story, I thought of the campaigns of my writing mentor and Miss Trans Global 2020, Miss Mela Habijan, entitled Womanity. Womanity is a wordplay of humanity and women, and unity. This is a campaign that seeks to uphold humanity through uniting women, LGBTQIA, and allies. The thing here is, I see Womanity as more than just a campaign, but it is also a movement to protest for better and inclusive policy making. And on my case, on my news stories case, for the immediate passage of SUGI Equality Bill. I believe that this topic is development-oriented. Kahit sabihin lang hindi, no, ipaglalaban ko talaga ito. Charay. I believe that this topic is development-oriented because it adheres to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals set by the United Nations. More so, the thought of uniting women, LGBTQIA, and allies for a better policy making is relevant because the 2022 elections is underway. It is also relevant here because in Cavite, earlier this year, 3 bodies of LGBTQ+ were found at Tagaytay City, yet no justice is served. More so, in the middle of the year, a transgender man in QC was killed because of hate crime. And this is in spite of anti-discrimination ordinances existing in Cavite and in Quezon City. The 2022 elections is crucial for everyone. Kasi, hello, grabe yung past 6 years. Especially when the pandemic hit us. Yung ineptitude, yung injustices ng mga leaders ay grabe. Parang gusto ko na lang magsabi ng masasamang words. And that is why the next election is crucial. It is also crucial for the LGBTQ+ community kasi yun, the Womanity Campaign will play a pivotal role sa halalan. Because the thought of uniting women, the thought of upholding humanity through uniting women, LGBTQIA+, and allies can manifest in the May 2022 polls. We must vote for candidates who can champion the longest running bill in Philippine history, and that is no other than SUGI Equality Bill. We have to unanimously vote for leaders who are champions of humanity and equality. To you who's listening, whoever you are, or whatever your gender is, be with us, unite with us, vote with us and for us. We have been long oppressed, and now we have the chance to change that narrative. Nang sa gayon, wala nang batang bakla ang matutroma dahil sa diskriminasyong dinanas niya sa murang edad. So, why did I choose this topic? Bakit hindi? And that's it for our first episode. Always remember to feel and free your own sound. This is the Soundbytes, signing off.
This is the Soundbytes.